welcome back. I snuck in here night before last, got a lot more of the spot welds out, and right through here it's kind of hard to get a panel knife in there by the way the quarter panel itself is welded to the door jamb. So normally what I usually do is I'll come in here and I'll cut a section out like this and then cut back across to where I've already popped the spot welds loose. That way I can get in here behind it and make sure that all the spot welds are cut, so not to do any damage to the existing inner panels. And it also helps out with doing the inner. Now when I make this cut, I'm going to cut it low right about through here. There is a solder joint up in here that was done by GM back in '85, and they still do it on all their cars. But what that is where this panel meets the roof panel, it's an indention, and they fill it with lead. And I don't like messing with lead. So what I'm going to do is cut it down here low, and then when I get the new panel to go on, then I'm going to cut the new panel the same way and try and tie it into here. I'd like to try and get right about here with the new panel. That way I'm not messing with a lot of the small spot welds on the rain gutter, and I'm definitely not going to touch the solder joint or lead joint up top. So got my little saw ready. I'm going to turn some air on, put on some ear protection, and we're going to cut it out. Okay, let's see what we can get done. We're going to continue straight down with the cut and then back across here. as you can see, it is pretty amazing how much dirt can accumulate in a vehicle. In, let's see, 15, 36 years. It only had the one rust hole here, but this is why I wanted to go ahead and replace the whole panel, because I didn't know what was behind it, or if I would have another problem like this. It had been hit in the back twice, exact same spot, by two different deer. So, and the first time I did it, I fixed it 1993, and since they've been living out here in the country, it's happened again. So, and somebody else painted it about 15 years ago. So, anyway, well, that's it. You can, ooh, not good. Well, that would explain that extra panel. I've got to do a little repair work right here. Once I cut this off, then I can weld right there where I cut. All the seams where this goes, where the new panel welds back in, where every spot weld has been cut, I need to take and dress that up and you know, just grind it smooth so that I won't have any spaces or gaps with the new panel going on. And this is just something that's normal. You don't want to create too much of a repair, but this one's not going to be that bad. So we'll get that replaced, or not replaced, but I can fix that with no problem. And occasionally you'll have metal tear when you go to get the spot welds, when you try and break them loose with the paddle knife and a hammer. So I got a couple of spots there that need to be repaired, and also where I've drilled completely through, I like to weld those back solid and then grind them down. I got a special pair of pliers with a brass plate on the back side and two little forks on the front. You can put it, put the plate behind the hole, put the forks over here, and it allows you to take and MIG weld and fill that hole in. So I got a little bit of work to do, not a lot of work. The hard part's over. Now I see where everything is joined together. Like I said, I got to finish cutting this out, and I want to try and keep it right about here on this line. So when I get to that point up here, and I'll do another video on that and let you see where we're at. But the biggest thing is all this stuff is going to have to be cleaned out. No more dust and dirt. And then I want to recoat this with, I don't know, I was thinking about some aerosol bed liner. That'll help keep it from rusting and also be like a sound deadener. So you, two birds with one stone is always a good thing. Well, thanks for watching. Like I said, I got some cleanup work to do, a lot of cleanup work to do. But after doing this side, now I see where everything is. So the second side over there, the passenger side, is going to be a lot faster than this one, I hope. So stay tuned for that one, and thanks again for watching.